Yo, what's up guys? In this video, we're going to be discussing the brand new patch that released recently on Texas Chainsaw Massacre alongside the brand new cosmetics, along with the new characters that are planned to come out this October, and the pricing decisions that they made on those cosmetics and characters. So let's just get right into it. I'm just going to skim over the patch notes. I don't want to get too into it. So they fixed the hitchhiker trap, the exploit, along with the interaction issue, which was the fact that you couldn't go through crawl spaces after you've been caught in the trap at the top of the ladder, which is a great change. They fixed the Johnny and Sissy lunge, also really good changes. Johnny would just speed across the map like Usain Bolt on crack. I mean, it was ridiculous. Sissy, whether they changed it or not, it didn't really matter to me. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I mean, Johnny was swiping all over the place like it was Tinder. I mean, it was ridiculous. They fixed the brightness cheat, didn't even know that was a thing, so that's a good thing. They changed the fuse boxes, so the killers are now able to turn the fuse box off. I think a better change would have been to make it so that the fuse short circuits after it closes. That would have been way better, forcing the victims who are left over to have to go back upstairs and fix it. They added stun immunity for the family members, which is fantastic. We needed that very much. But alongside that, they nerfed Taekwondo and Leland's ability, which I don't understand, because the main problem was the fact that he could basically chain the stuns, which was the major problem. But now with stun immunity, it feels kind of ridiculous to even nerf Leland's ability in particular, or Taekwondo. It is what it is. They nerfed the agitator perk, so that's a good thing, because lowering at 4 levels was absolutely ridiculous. Even for level 3, it was a little bit too much in my opinion. So it being at 2.5 levels at level 3 is a very reasonable point. They always talk about how they want to make the game more stealthy, but in this patch they seem to have nerfed stealth to make it so that if it's below 40 it's less effective, but if it's over 40 it's more effective. So that could be a good thing and also a bad thing. Stealth is one of the most important aspects in the game, according to them, at least in their vision. You shouldn't be making any changes besides making it better, because the meta right now is to simply rush upstairs as fast as possible, to try to get out as fast as possible so you can escape as fast as possible before the family even has an opportunity to feed grandpa so you can show up on the map. But let's just get right into the cosmetics. They plan to release a brand new cosmetic into the game. It's going to be $16. Now, to me, it doesn't really matter much to me. I think they can charge whatever they want for cosmetics. It does not affect the game. It's up to personal preference. So if you want to get the cosmetic because you like it, then that's up to you whether or not it's too expensive. I'm not going to dictate what you should spend your money on in terms of this aspect. But what I can say is them charging $10 for a character, for just a character, per character, is absolutely ridiculous, because it can only hurt the game when you do things like that in this game. See, DBD is a little different, because when you're playing a killer, you don't have to worry about somebody else taking your killer. So therefore, if a new killer comes out, you are free to play the killer whenever you want, so long as they're victims and going around being able to play with. In this game, on the other hand, if a person cannot play the killer that they want, or the victim that they want, then they will simply leave the match, forcing the games to be longer, forcing matchmaking to be less consistent, which is not good for the overall health of the game, because people will stop playing if they cannot play a character that they literally just paid $10 for. I mean, you just paid for a chance to play. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't fit the current structure of the game. Characters should be $5. $5 is a very good standpoint, very good price point for you to be able to charge for solo characters. If they were charging, a character with a skin and a new execution and all these extra things to go along with it, with a brand new perk of some sort like DBD, and I keep on comparing this to DBD because it's the most similar to DBD and the model is very similar, so I think that's a better model. But to just charge $10 per character for just the character itself, with no included bonuses or any perks included into it, seems a little ridiculous to me. Like I said, $16 for the cosmetic that is coming out with the new Leatherface skin, the chainsaw skin, the new sound and execution. That's reasonable to me. It's up to you whether you want to spend that. But in terms of things that are actually going to affect the gameplay of the game, to charge $10 for that seems a little steep to me for just a character. You're not getting anything else. They should have set it at a reasonable price point. because people on PlayStation especially are already paying $4 for the game on top of $10 for every single character that they're going to want after that. That's not fair to them. Xbox players, at least they can get it on the Game Pass for the most part, and that's just not fair. It's not good for the health of the game, as I explained before, and they should change it. And a lot of people seem to agree with me in terms of Reddit and on Twitter when they announce these news. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'm out. Peace.